Texas abortion law is a reminder of how conservative the Republican Party is in Texas. Texas, of course, the biggest state that is controlled by the Republican Party. And it is also should put some fear into us into what an America controlled by the Republican Party, again, would look like. However, Texas is also a state where we should pay a little more attention because the story is a little more complicated. The bottom line in Texas is that the Republican dominance is not due to some kind of consensus around conservative views. It is due essentially to two things: voter suppression, which has always been bad in Texas and is going to get worse, and gerrymandering. Gerrymandering, not so much at the federal level, although that's a problem, but at the state level, to ensure that the Republican Party remains in control of the Texas state legislature. That is why they are in power. And this should be a reminder to all of us of two things: the absolute importance of passing national voting rights legislation that would modernize the American voting system and make us a functional democracy where voting rights are ensured and are not disputed every few years, and where restricting voting rights is not an achievable political agenda from one of our two political parties. The second thing we should think about is what representation means in America. We have a system of representation here which is imperfect and lends itself to gerrymandering and has only gotten worse. But there are many, many other ways to create a legislature, many, many other ways to turn preferences into votes and votes into seats. And we need to think about all those things, not just in Texas, because Texas is just a case study, but nationally.